All right, folks, we are here tonight to broadcast Senior Night as the Brewster Bears take on the Okanogan Bulldogs. We're pretty excited to watch the girls come out on the court. A number of them are seniors. There'll be 4 seniors actually on the varsity squad tonight. So it'll be fun to see how they do here. And we're going to zoom in here to the cheerleader area and the girls coming out. So we're excited to watch tonight and see how it all goes. Okay, I'm a little bit sad. Tonight is potentially the last night that my son Grant will play on Brewster's home court. And we'll see how tonight goes. If we're calculating everything correctly, the boys win tonight, and they will actually host Tenasket here on Thursday, so they'd get another chance to play here. If they don't, which is where I'm saying there's a chance, then my understanding is what I've heard is we'll actually be playing up in Okanogan. So I'm not sure if that's true. That's kind of a rumor. Other one would be I heard we might go to Liberty Bell. So I'm not 100% certain, but we'll let everybody know as soon as we know the draws and everything. Here come the girls. Love them coming out like that. Love our band, but I'm going to see if I can pick up less band noise so you can hear me. Excited to see the girls out here tonight. Tonight we'll decide who ends up first in regular season play and seeding to the league tournament, which starts on Saturday for both of these teams, actually. Okanogan and Brewster are both tied at 5-0. So winner will be 1, loser will be 2. Both have a first-round bye, so they will not be playing on Thursday. They will go right to Saturday, which they will be playing the winners of Thursday's matchups. So, and there's potentials there for a bunch of ties, so I can't tell you who's going to play who until after the Tenasket game against Liberty Bell tonight. That'll clear things up for the ladies. We just know Lake Roosevelt is third. That's the only known commodity until after these games. But ladies, both these teams are actually good. They're both already going to districts as the League 1 and 2 going into the league playoff. They both will be going to districts. It will just depend on seeding as far as how they end up doing coming out of the league championships. The number 1 and 2 out of league championships have automatic berths to the state playoffs. So they'll be playing in at least the opening round, the regional round as some call it, of state, and hopefully going and making runs towards the gold ball. Okanogan brought home hardware, and then Brewster brought home hardware as well, 4th place and 2nd place. So we'll see if they can repeat that feat this season. But, yeah, there's 4 young ladies out on the floor. 2 of them have went to school with my son Grant since they started kindergarten together, for crying out loud. So they have good friends in Morgan and Grace, and, of course, Abby and Rosario out there as well. And Abby, just an absolute sweetheart. Love her smile, love her energy. Enjoy whenever I get a chance to talk to her. She's thinking about going into broadcasting, so I'm hoping to twist her arm to help me out a little bit with some of this fun that we have known as Brewster Sports. Really enjoy supporting all the teams. Appreciate those that have had a chance. If you noticed, we'll be paying $50 a game for league and $50 a game for district games this season. So every game we broadcast will be $50. So we're looking for some supporters to help us cover those fees as well as travel and everything else that goes into it. We've had some folks sponsor so far, give us some donations. We really appreciate that. Helps us a great deal, and hopefully we get some more. And go from there. All right. Well, oh, yeah, potentially the last night that Grant will be out on the floor here in Brewster. My last youngest child. So it will be, there's Grace and Morgan out at center court. A little sad. Ladies, this will be their last time on their home floor. The league playoffs are in Omak. District playoffs are in Moses Lake. So we'll see how they all do tonight, and then going forward in the league playoffs and in the district playoffs. So Brewster's been playing some good ball. Okanogan's been playing some good ball. I think it'll be a good game tonight for the ladies, and then a good game for the boys as well. So, all right. Oh, my goodness. Well, folks, while I'm talking about fine young ladies, Naomi Peasley, who is a wonderful young lady who has been a referee for years, involved in the community, helped coach, etc. Her daughter Pepper is out here on the court tonight. And again, wonderful young lady. Pepper is an absolute sweetheart. I did an interview with her. We're going to play that for you. I also just want to, say how awesome it is that our local communities have really stepped up and helped Naomi. Tenasket had a fundraiser for her. And then I heard that that there were some high-quality refs came down for Brewster's AAU Path to the Podium tournament, and they donated their checks to Naomi. So awesome people that come in the stripes to help us have these games, and awesome to see them supporting Naomi. All right, so we're going to play our interview with Pepper now for you. Okay, what is your name?
My name is Pepper Bozel.
Okay, who's your mom and dad?
My mom is Naomi Peasley, and my dad is Bryce Bozel.
Okay, what does your mom do?
My mom is a intertribal agriculture council.
Wow.
Yeah, I just had to ask her.
That is fair. What does your dad do?
He's like a salesman for like an AWIDA company down in California.
Okay.
So.
Yep. No, that is true. Your mom also happens to be a ref. She's
Yes.
a wonderful lady, and I know she's having she has cancer, and she's battling that, and that means the whole family's battling it. So I'm super proud of you for supporting your mom and all that you do. Yeah. And it's neat to also see the communities trying to help with that too.
They've been really helpful.
It is. It's nice to see that as a community and as a small group. It's just good to see. You are a wonderful young lady. We've been watching you play ball and having fun.
Yep.
And what is your favorite sports memory so far this season?
I would say our Napavine game. They're the last year's state champions, and taking that win was really big for us. So
that's cool.
Yep.
That is awesome. I guess I should ask, what grade are you in this year?
I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore. Have you got any ideas of what you want to do after you graduate?
I want to go on to play college basketball.
Okay.
And as a career, I've been really into like fire science and maybe doing a wildland firefighting.
Okay, that would be fun. I know some people that do that. So
yeah.
That's kind of cool. What other sports do you play?
I do track and I play soccer.
That's right. So you went to state last year and threw a stick with my son. And how did you do in that?
I won.
You won. Yes,
Yeah.
you did. That was a lot of fun to watch too. So
Yeah,
it's
it was
pretty
all fun.
cool. And let's see. Is there anything you'd like to share with the Brewster sports fans?
Definitely to cheer. We
cheer
feed
loud.
off of being hype in the stands, and yeah, I thank all the parents who have helped us through getting to where we are. So
That's good. And I guess is there anything you do besides sports? Is there something else that you're involved with?
I do FFA, and I do like horse racing, and I'm pretty busy during the summer with like basketball, so mostly sports.
Mostly sports.
Yeah.
And how long have you lived in Brewster?
Since my second year of kindergarten.
Oh, okay. All right.
Moved over from Omak and have been here ever since, and loved it. So.
Yeah, okay, that's awesome. Well, we appreciate that. We appreciate you taking the time, Pepper.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, well, our best wishes, thoughts, and prayers with Naomi, and yeah, love the family, love them, love her. And Pepper is just a stellar student athlete. I mean, like you saw in her interview, I mean, she goes out and takes state championship in javelin last spring. she's just awesome. So anyway, folks, we are going to have a good game here tonight. That's what we're going to have. And if I ball a little, you're going to have to just give me a little grace. And I'm looking forward to broadcasting this for you and keeping it all recorded. And, oh, goodness. I was just down talking with Gordon Wright, who is going to be doing the reading the senior statements here for senior night. I'm going to turn on a microphone that picks up everything, so you're going to hear everything. Hopefully that's the plan. You're going to hear everything while I take my headset off, and I'm going to run down and take pictures of the seniors with their families. It's just something I've done for years and will continue to do, and just get all the pictures of all of them, and I'm able to share that with them and with their parents and siblings and everybody else. So we just enjoy doing that. So we'll be doing that. So I'll be stepping away here in a few minutes once they start the senior night announcements, which my understanding is they're going to do that right before the game. So probably in 5 minutes they'll start doing the senior night items. And I'm not sure if they're doing just the girls or if they're doing the girls and the cheerleaders, or if they're doing the cheerleaders with the boys. I don't know. Anyway, you're going to be here for it. We're going to get it on video. I had a nice conversation with the Kookaboos and just chatted with them. Obviously, their son Carter has played more baseball and basketball with Grant than ever against him. Carter's a great young man, and we just had a lot of fun getting to know him and his family. And, of course, Carter's going to Boise State, and he's a wonderful young man, regardless if he, ever set foot on a field to play. He's a wonderful young man. But it is neat to see him succeed and achieve his goals and go on to play college ball, and who knows what goes on beyond that. So, anyway, his younger brother Colson, great young man too. Like we say, the fruit usually doesn't fall too far from the tree, and definitely didn't in that case. Both his parents are awesome. We're hoping we're going to get Carter to maybe do a little Zoom interview with us and just chat about what's going on and how's everything going. So we'll see. I'm going to try and do a few of those here as we get postseason. And, And then, it was the unfortunate part, as you heard in some of my interviews, Carter and Grant and Jordan Shiflett and Morgan Austin and some of the Okanogan players, as well as some Liberty Bell, some guys from Tenasket. We had a really good basketball team, and they qualified for the middle school state tournament, and they were all excited to go, and COVID hit. And so once that happened, just shut everything down, and it was disheartening is what it was. And so I think that's influenced a lot of decisions that some of these student athletes have made. And frankly, I think some of them decided to go into the trades rather than college because of that isolation and seeing what happens when a nation is put under lockdown. So just my opinion, but they didn't get to go. And then, of course, you'll come next year. Next year didn't happen because of COVID. So it was just a rough time, and they lost, some opportunity to play. So anyway. Well, folks, we got 2 minutes and 19 seconds left before we'll start the senior night honors, and then we'll go from there. But, Okanogan has a new coach this season. Kyle Thornton. Actually, both his parents went to Orville with me. So his dad graduated a couple years before. Actually, both his parents graduated before me. His dad actually played first base. I showed him how to play first base as he was a senior, and I was there. Anyway, great people. Went to Central, as did I. And then they ended up getting married, and they're living down in Omak, Okanogan area. A lot of fun running into them and chatting with them. Again, great people. I didn't get to know their son very well. He was a little older than than my kids. But Cameron Ashworth is playing for Okanogan, and both of her parents went to Orville and graduated with me. Her dad graduated with me. Her mom graduated with my wife. And we've known Cameron and her brothers as they've grown up between here, between Brewster and Okanogan. So neat to see her out on the floor. All right, 56 seconds, and we'll get down to senior night, I believe. I don't know if they're going to do the national anthem first or what they got planned, but we'll see what they got going. If you're coming down, if you haven't made it down here yet, keep in mind there's a dessert auction with lots of nummy stuff out there that you can go bid on, and there's all kinds of posters. I mean, we've got 6 seniors for the girls and 7 seniors for the boys with posters out there to sign, and that doesn't include the cheerleaders. So there are all kinds of posters out there to sign, all kinds of desserts to bid on. You can bid until I think they decide or call it at halftime for the boys' game. So you got until then to bid on it.
who played together for the last 10 years. I am beyond grateful to have been on this ride with both of you. Thank you to my parents, friends, family, and Hialeah for supporting me and being my biggest cheerleaders. I can never thank you enough. To the parents of this group, thank you for the amount of time, work, and dedication that you have poured out to us. We couldn't have done it without you. And finally, thank you to Christina. You have made such special impact on not only me, but the entire group of girls. Thank you for your constant support outside of basketball and for always believing in me. It has been a blessing to be able to play for you and to be able to represent Brewster through this sport. Go Bears! After high school, I plan to attend a four-year college and major in marketing. Once again, Abby Potts. Next up, Rosario O'Mara Potts. Rosario will be joined with her parents, Marabella Potts and Simone Alclara, sister Julissa, and her boyfriend Walter, cousin Rosa and Kay, and the rest of my family. She says I would like to thank my parents and sisters for coming to support me in all my games and encouraging me throughout everything. Lastly, I want to thank my teammates and coaches for making this a fun season to be a part of. After high school, I played to go to college. Once again, Rosario O'Mara. And last, Leslie Hernandez. Joining her with her mom, dad, brother, friend, and sister. She says, I simply want to say thank you, Mom and Dad. After high school, I plan to study at Wenatchee Valley College as a radiologic tech. Once again, Leslie Hernandez. And those are your seniors, the girls basketball team. Let's give it up.
No, it's all right.
Make sure to stick around at halftime when we announce the seniors for the cheer team. And now at this time, we ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and join us in honoring America with the playing of our national anthem. Tonight, the anthem will be performed by the Brewster Pep Band under the direction of Miss Alicia Pulsifer.
All right, folks. Well, ooh. All right, so we got halftime for the cheerleaders. So that's what's going to happen with the cheerleaders. And I'm going to get some of the photos, still photos of the girls. So I'm going to try and multitask. You know how that happens, folks, when I try and multitask. Hopefully you were able to hear some of the announcements that were taking place there for the senior recognition, which is great. And I realized I was kind of on center court, which most people were in center court, so hopefully the broadcast got everybody. I did get still photos of everybody, so I was excited about that. And we're going to there's Pepper, who you had the interview with earlier. And Morgan has going to go and do rodeo, college rodeo. Ended up in the top 10 in the nation in barrel racing. Wonderful student athlete, talented on multiple fronts. Berkeley. Small town, right? So that's Morgan's cousin, and Berkeley also happens to be my granddaughter's cousin. Gotta love that. All right, there's Cameron, he's a senior. Now, there's Grace. She is going to make an amazing medical personnel, whether she ends up being a nurse or a doctor or whatever she ends up doing. Grace is going to do great. All right. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So Morgan's going to be jumping. Morgan will be jumping. Okanogan controls the ball to start. Carlton with it. Give it to Meyer. Gets it stolen away. Kara picks it up, driving down, gets it knocked away by Meyer. Meyer does a long pass, but it's out of bounds, so it will be bare ball. Okanogan gonna press. Puts it into Kara. Kara puts it up. Oh, over the head. But Berkeley's able to run it down. Puts it back to Morgan. That one's just off. Okanogan with the rebound. Meyer with it. Says, guess who's over there trying to get the ball? Grace. She is just going to go after everything she can. Inbounds. Okay. That one goes out of bounds, so it'll be bare ball off Evans. I don't have a number 5, so I'm not sure who 5 is. Wait a second, what the heck? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, when you get old and your eyes go, it is hilarious. I've got progressives and I can't see much. So anyway, I apologize. That was, I've been reading the wrong names. Pepper up and in. All right, inbounds to Timontois, gets it stolen away by Grace. Morgan gets it up and in. Okay, inbounds to Lasami. Lasami trying to get around Pepper. She does. Goes down, loses the handle, goes out of bounds, and they're going to say Okanogan ball underneath the basket. So Timontois is going to inbound. Trying to get, let's see, puts it into Buchert. Buchert gets it, gives it out to Lasami. Lasami drives around Morgan, goes up and puts it up and in for Okanogan's first 2 points of the night. Okanogan continues to put on pressure, puts it in. Morgan with it, puts it up to Pepper. Pepper just drives around everybody, lays it up too hard. Berkeley with it, does a little step, shot, doesn't drop. Morgan clears the glass, puts it up and in. 6-2. Almost gets that one knocked away. That was Ashworth. Timontois tries the same move, doesn't work for her, no call. Pepper gets the rebound, drives it, puts it up to Morgan. Morgan gets it, pulls up, doesn't drop, but Kara there for the rebound, puts it over to Grace. Grace over to Pepper. Pepper to Grace. Grace, little jumper, off the glass, doesn't drop. Ashworth with the rebound. Buchert with it, gives it over to Timontois. Timontois drives to the edge. Oh, almost stolen. Lasami with it, gets around Morgan, but then help defense gets in the way of Pepper, gets in there, and she travels with it. Into Morgan. Morgan up to Berkeley. Berkeley just drives into Cameron Ashworth and puts it up and in. 8-2 with 5:39 left here in the first. Lasami with it, trying to get around the pressure that Bears are putting on her, and it gets it stolen away. Pepper with it, puts it up to Morgan. Morgan just up and in. Yeah, he hadn't called the timeout yet. I kind of expected Okanogan to call the timeout. All right, Timontois with it, puts it up. They kind of get through. Downey with it over to Lasami. That is Downey with it. Misses. Pepper gets the rebound. Up to Morgan. Up and in. All right, so Timontois with it, going around traffic. Gets it back, puts it down to Downey. No, Buchert, sorry, Buchert. Buchert with a three. All right, so they're calling a timeout, which was, like I said, I was kind of expecting that. This is actually a pretty fast-paced game. Brewster trying to get their lead out and extend it as much as possible. Oh, Jody Myers, a good friend of ours, gotten to know her and her family really well, with Braden playing with Grant forever. And she's on her way down. She goes, I think you're announcing the boys. And she was right. Anyway, I hate being blind. Oh, over the top. Got tipped. Say it will remain Brewster ball. So Brewster will have an inbounds play here underneath their basket. Puts it out to Kara. Kara pulls up and sinks it. 14-5, 4:34 left here in the first. Timontois puts it back to the Sammies. Oh, Berkeley has it. Up to Morgan. Back to Berkeley. Berkeley says, let me try a three. Nope. Timontois with the rebound. Pressure by the Bears. Nope, traveled again. Well, Sammy's brain is going faster than her feet. Happens a lot. Oh, my goodness. I just realized she's a freshman. Like I said, I'm blind. I'm just able to see that. Able to see that now. Oh, my goodness, folks. All right, Grace. Gets around, drives down, backs out, puts it into Pepper, loses it to the Sammies. Morgan with it. Up. And that one drops for him. So the Sammies gets that one put in. Morgan with it. Up to Berkeley. Down to Pepper. Tries to get it to Pepper. Gets knocked out of bounds. So it'll be Bear ball underneath. 14-7 with 3:45 left here in the first. Berkeley with it. Over to Kara. Kara says, let me try a three ball. Just off. Doesn't drop for Sammy's with it over to Timontois. Timontois fires and sinks that one. 14-9. Up to Grace. Down to Berkeley. Berkeley's shot doesn't drop. Grace gets it. Bounces it off, doesn't drop. Morgan has it. Gives it to Pepper. Pepper fires off the glass, doesn't drop. Off the hands, Berkeley's hands. Sammy's with it. And they're going to say it went off of Brewster. So it'll be Okanogan ball. Oh, all right. So into Timontois. Dakotas, Timontois. Dakota setting a screen for her. Not able to get around Morgan. Got two of them on her, trying to get it around. Gets it underneath to Ashworth. Ashworth up and in. Pulls him within 3. Bears have had a nice lead, but haven't been able to get the ball in the last couple of trips down the court. And that one doesn't drop for him either. Okanogan with the rebound. The girls got to get in and start rebounding. They stole that, but they're saying that, oh, Grace with a foul. Frustration foul. She didn't get the foul called on her shot. Went after it, so she'll have her first foul. 2:35 left here in the first. Buchert with the will be doing inbound duties into Timontois. 14-11 with 2:29 on in the first period. Puts it underneath to Ashworth. Doesn't drop. Puts it to Grace. Over to Kara. Kara drives around. Traffic. Puts it underneath the Pepper. Up and in. All right, come on. 16-11, 2:04 left. Puts it up to Ashworth. Ashworth puts it underneath. They're going to say it's on the ground. They're going to call a foul. Be on Berkeley. Timontois with it. Buchert. Timontois. Out to Ashworth. Cotis. Grace with it. Over to. Oh, Morgan throws it into Ashworth. Was expecting that one. Timontois down to Buchert. Out to Downey, who doesn't drop. Pepper with it. Oh, they're going to say she traveled with it. Into Buchert, Ashworth. Doesn't drop. Buchert fires again, doesn't drop. Pepper with it. Up to Morgan. Kara up and in. 18-11 with 53 seconds left. Timontois with it. Buchert gets it knocked loose, but they're going to say it remains Okanogan ball. So the Sammy and Wilson come in. Buchert with the inbound duties. Bounced. Yeah, okay. Wilson feeds Ashworth. Ashworth gets it knocked away. Page is in. Oh, hard throw, but over the top of Kara. So 35 seconds, 18-11 here in the first. And Paige Wolf enters the game. Her ankle got injured in Tenasket. She said she was going to try it. Sammy's almost loses the handle. Wilson with it. We'll say block. We'll call Grace for her second foul. 3 on Brewster, none on Okanogan. Morgan will be going back in. Sammy's with it. Downing, or Wilson. Say she traveled. 13.6 left on the clock. Bounce to Morgan. Call a foul on that one. So she'll get to shoot 2. His hair is getting long, Jody. She let me know his hair is getting long. That's probably why I was, calling the boys' names, because their hair is getting long. Love you guys and your family. Nope, doesn't get the first one to drop. All right, gets the second one. 19-11, 3.8 on the clock. Fires just long shot. All right, end of one, 19-11. Bears on top. Teams fighting for first seed to the league tournament. And the first seed will play the winner of the 4 and 5 game that comes out Thursday, and the second place seed will play the 3 versus 6 winner. So one of these guys would be, well, like he said, it really comes down to how the game goes in Tonasket tonight as well. I'm trying to think how that one works. I think if Liberty Bell wins, it causes a 4-way tie, or excuse me, a 3-way tie for 4th. And I was actually talking with some folks about that. I don't know. I liked when they played each other twice, one away, one home, and that was towards your league standings. And it made it less of a possibility to get what we're going to have this season. I mean, you've got 3 teams tied for 4th on the girls' side, and there's a high likelihood we're going to have 3 teams tied for 1st and 3 teams tied for 4th on the boys' side. And it's going to come down to how good did your AD pick at the beginning of the season out of that hat, rather than how you playing now. Are you playing good ball now? You might have lost your first game of the season, but end of the season you're doing better, and that's what I see a lot of teams are. Kara doesn't get that one to drop. Berkeley clears the glass and drops it up and in. 21-11 as we start the second. 7:45 here in the second in the period. Oh, nobody on her. Pulls up and sinks the 3 ball. Kara with it. Brewster looking to break the press, do it effectively. Stay on the ground, got her on the arm. 21-14. So that'll be the first foul on Okanogan tonight. Yeah. All right, so Kara coming out, Hialeah coming in. It'll be Bears ball underneath. Out to Berkeley. Doesn't drop. Okanogan has it. Timontois down with it. Doesn't drop for her. Puts it over to Lasamies, who gets blocked, but they're going to call a foul on that. So she gets to shoot 2. So Lasamies going to the line. 21-14, 7:10 left here in the first half. Sammy's doesn't get the first one. She gets the second one. 21-15, inbound to Morgan. Morgan just puts it up to Berkeley. Grace. Out of bounds on Okanogan, so it'll be Bear ball underneath. 6:59 left here in the first half. Page with it, puts it to, gets it stolen, but she steps out of bounds. Lasamy was quick on that one, but not quite quick enough. Actually, she was. She got the ball. She just happened to step out of bounds. Couldn't stop fast enough. Puts it into Berkeley. Berkeley shoots, but no foul called on that one. Timontois over to Swartzel. Lasamy's getting around Berkeley, but Timontois with it from the corner. Gets that one for a 2. 21-17. Berkeley with it. Over to Pepper. Pepper drives, puts up a little floater, doesn't drop. Ashworth with the rebound, gets it, throws that out of, went off Brewster apparently. 6:25 left here in the first half. It's 21-17. Bears putting on pressure. Inbounds to Downey. Ashworth. Oh, player control foul. So the Sammys. All right, so they're man, going to man defense. Inbound to Morgan. Up to Grace. Over to Berkeley. Back to Grace. Out to Pepper. Pepper gets it. For a 3. Pacotis with it. Downey fires a 3, doesn't get it. Morgan has it. White timeout to keep the ball. Put in the team that puts on lots of pressure. So they're trying to pressure the ball. 24-17, 5:45 left here in the second. All right, 24-17, 5:45 left here in the first half. Again, both of these teams are going to districts. It's what they're fighting for is who's going to have the best seed to the district or to the league playoff. Morgan gets it up and in, counts it. Morgan gets to go to the line. So she'll get 1 here. Well, Kara getting ready to check back in. Gets that one. 27-17. Gonna give Berkeley a little rest. All right. Ooh, gets it stolen away by Morgan. Pepper says, let me try a 3. Bounces off. Ends up in Buchert's. Buchert puts it back. Timontois. Pacotis. Timontois. Kara with it. Buchert. Downey fires, doesn't drop. Morgan with it. Over to Pepper. Pepper drives. Puts it in underneath to Hialeah, and we're going to say it went through her hands and out of bounds. .502 left in the half, 27-17. Moses to Buchert. 27-19. Inbounds to Kara to Morgan. Oh, sorry. Grace with it. Pepper with it. And they're going to, what are they calling here? It's going to be, foul on Okanogan. So Ashworth back in the game. Pepper to inbound. 4:44 left here in the first half. Into Kara. Kara looking at what she wants to do. Over to Grace. Gets it picked off by Timontois. They're watching for these. Doesn't drop. Kara with it. I'm going to say she kicked it, so it'll be bare ball. 4:19 left here in the first half. 27-19. Inbounds to Kara, up to Morgan. Gives it to Kara, back to Morgan. Morgan fires a three. Doesn't drop. Ashworth clears the glass. Timontois with it. Morgan with it. Going to say Okanogan ball. Okay, Berkeley coming back in. Going to give Morgan a little rest. 27-19, 4:03 left here in the first half. Into Downey. Downey with it again. Out to Wilson. Wilson tries to feed Ashworth. Ashworth with a little move and a hook. Doesn't drop. Kara with it. Up to Pepper. Pepper comes cross court. Gets it in the center. Takes it down. Puts it to Grace. Doesn't drop. And we don't get the rebound. Okanogan with it. That was a great play if it would have went in. Timontois with it. Slowing it down a little bit for Okanogan. 3:21 left here in the first half. Throws it out of bounds, so it'll be bare ball. And Morgan is coming in for Hialeah. Into Morgan. Oh. Off Pepper's hands and out of bounds. So Okanogan ball. 3:05, 27-19. Timontois inbounds to Downey. Over to Ashworth. Pepper gets it. Down to Morgan. Morgan fires and sinks it. 29-19, 2:50 left here in the first half. Timontois with it. Oh, Grace almost had that one. Inbounds to Pepper. Pepper just slows it up just a little bit, lets her teammates catch up. Over to Berkeley. Berkeley fires a three and sinks it. 32-19. Timontois with it. Okay, so Downey, Ashworth, Downey, Buchert, Downey. Doesn't drop. Pepper with it. Pepper gets around Timontois. Into Grace. And that one drops. Nice pass. 34-19, 1:53 left here in the first half. Well, got around it that time. Wilson with the basket. Wilson is a freshman. They've got 4 freshmen on their squad. Brewster has 3 freshmen on their squad. Whew. All right, folks. Well, 1:44 left in the first half. Bears up 34-21. All right. Pepper with it. Pepper gets around, puts it up to Morgan. Morgan looks at it. Oh, gets it tipped. Brewster isn't able to see it. Timontois with it. Down to the Sammies. up to, or over to Morgan. Morgan has it to Pepper, up to Morgan. And Shirton lead up and in, 36-21, 1:06 left here in the first half. Sammy's with it, fires an open three, Pepper with it. Ashworth gets around everybody. Berkeley doesn't drop for her. Grace with it, or Grace was trying. 49 seconds left, 36-21. It'll be bare ball underneath. And Okanogan's gonna sub in. Leia coming in the last 49 seconds. Leia coming in for her cousin Grace. All right, Leia with it. 45 seconds left. Back to Pepper. Pepper tries to get around. Oh, doesn't get around, but she gets the ball back. Gives it to Leia. Leia brings it out. Puts it out to Morgan. They got 8 seconds. Pepper fires and sinks a three. 39-21. Ashworth gets it up and in. So 11 seconds. So Okanogan, or Brewster ball with 2 seconds left. 2 seconds, 39-23. Leia to inbound. Oh, we're at 5. Kara gets to shoot. So Kara gets the first one. 40-23. Kara doesn't get the second one to drop. Time expires. And at half, Bears are up 40-23. All right, so they're going to have, I think they're doing the cheerleaders. All right, so as they get going for the cheerleaders, I will make sure, I'm going to put it back on the open mic, and then we'll get everything going here. I'll go down and take photos.
Encourage everybody to stick around halftime as we announce our seniors from the Cheerleader. cheer squad. First up, Rebecca Ornelas. Joining her with her mom, dad, brother, and her boyfriend. She says, I want to thank my mom, dad, and brother for encouraging me to always do my best and never to give up. I want to thank my boyfriend for always showing up to my games. It means a lot to me. Thank you. I want to thank my best friend, Lynette, for always making me smile and always being supportive. Last, I want to thank my coach. She's always pushed me to be better and put myself out there. And for that, I am very thankful. After school, I plan to become an Echo Tech. Once again, Rebecca Ornelas. Next up is Mary Sandoval. Joining her with Christina, Jessie, Ashley, Arlene, and sisters. I would like to thank everyone who has supported me along the way. The girls who will join the cheers when they were on the bench during time. I would also like to thank the people standing here with me today, Christina and Jess, who have been like my second parents, and who have always supported me with the little amount of time that they've got to know me. I will always appreciate you guys for showing up and being here for me on an important part of my life. Ashley, thank you so much for being here for me and supporting me in every game that I cheer. Thank you for encouraging me these past few years to continue with my passion to not give up, especially when the games get harder. Lastly, I'd like to thank the team and my coach for making these years of cheer unforgettable and fun. Go Mariners! After high school, I plan to go to Spokane Community College to pursue ultrasound. Once again, Maddie Sandoval. Next, Lynette Apollinaire. Joining her will be her mom, Dad. She says, tonight, I would like to thank my parents. I really appreciate the ongoing support my parents have been giving me from the start and throughout the seasons. I want to thank them, and especially my mom, for continuing to be present, supporting me, and pushing me in all I do. I would also like to thank my best friend, Rebecca, for being a shoulder to the front and a big reason for my smiles. And thank you to my coach as well for all the words of encouragement and support. Thank you. After high school, I plan to study veterinary science at a 4-year university. Once again, Lynette Apollinaire. And last, Kimberly Teresa Tinoco Velasco. Dad, Isaac, Jess, Sister Sarah, best friend Martha, and Fatima. I would like to thank my parents for supporting me in this long journey of my high school career. It would have been tough if I didn't have them on my side. They always make sure to go to most of the games to see me cheer. I also want to thank my cheer squad for making it memorable these past few years. To my coach, Mrs. Garner, thank you for making these past few years a fun experience for all of us. To my best 2 friends, Fatima and Martha, I want to thank them for all the fun memories we have created and the obstacles that we've overcome as friends. I just thank everyone that has helped me make this experience memorable and fun for me to enjoy. After school, I plan to go to college to study early childhood education. Once again, Kimberly Velasco. And remember, girls, once a bear, always a bear. Let's give it up for our seniors in cheer.
All right, actually, with that, folks, we're going to watch one of our freshmen interview for us, and it's going to talk about the dessert auction. Okay. What is your name?
Berkeley Regals.
Okay, and who are your parents?
Mariah Regals and Tyler.
And what does Mariah do?
She works for Cheerleader Fresh.
Okay, and what does your dad do?
He's a contractor.
Okay, that is more than fair. You happen to be my granddaughter's cousin.
Yes.
Actually, both of them. You have a new cousin, don't you?
Yes.
It's cool. It's neat to see that. How long have you been in Brewster?
2 years.
2 years. Okay, and before that you were going to
Pateros.
Okay. You live up in Medhow.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this season, sports season, fall or winter, what's your favorite memory so far?
Probably when we were at the Yakima tournament
Okay.
and just got to stay in the hotel together. That was a lot of fun.
And just hang out and have a good time?
Yeah.
That is cool. All right. Overall, entire season, anytime, what is your favorite sports memory?
That's tough. Probably, honestly, just being in the locker room
Okay.
before our games,
Okay.
especially during like stressful games.
Right.
I feel like everybody's super supportive, and it's a good environment to be around.
Okay. That's awesome. That's a good answer. And you are a freshman this year?
Yes.
Okay. I wanted to make sure we got that. So you are a freshman. So when I ask, what are you doing after high school? What are you thinking?
I'm honestly not sure. I am torn between rodeo and basketball,
Okay.
and it's touchy subject. So I'm not sure yet.
Okay. Your mom played a little college basketball, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yes. And your other cousin, Morgan, she's going to play rodeo in college, isn't she?
Yes.
Yes. Touchy subject. I get it. Okay. It's neat, and I know you've done really well in rodeo as well as any sport you play so far. You've done real well. As a freshman, you're starting for the varsity squad. You're doing really well. You're contributing to the team. Like I was telling with Liv, I really believe you guys will be in Spokane this year. It'll be a lot of fun to watch. I think it'll be great for you to be a part of that, and I'm really hoping that it continues to be fun for you. Something I forgot to ask Liv, but I'm going to ask you, how long have you lived in the Brewster area?
Well, honestly, kind of my whole life, because I started out going to the Christian school, and Morgan and Logan have always came here, so
Yep.
I've always been here, like
Right.
supporting them.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yep. Well, that is fair. It's neat. Do you like the Brewster area?
I do.
Okay.
I feel like it is very, very supporting
Okay.
for the sports environment, which I really enjoy.
Yep.
And yeah, I feel like it's just a good place to be.
Okay. There was an FAA advisor that came and mentioned you're involved in FFA this year. What are you doing?
Yes, I'm the treasurer for the FFA.
Okay. And how are you liking that?
It's been great. It's been a lot of fun.
Good.
We have a lot of activities planned, and it'll be good.
She was mentioning a rumor that there's a bake sale coming up.
Yes.
Is that on Tuesday?
That is on Tuesday.
That is on Tuesday. Okay. Senior night, bake sale for FFA. Some goodies will be here, so everybody needs to come down for that. So that'll be a lot of fun. Besides FFA, anything else you're involved in?
No,
No.
just FFA.
Just FFA, sports, rodeo,
Yep.
all the other fun stuff. All right. Is there anything you'd like to share with the Brewster sports fans?
Just thank you for coming and supporting. It means a lot to us. So, yeah, thank you.
Keep it up. All right. That is more than fair. We appreciate it. We appreciate you on the floor, and it's a lot of fun to watch.
Thank you.
Thank you, Berkeley. Well, folks, that one they started the game a little faster than I was expecting. Obviously, Okanogan coach talked to him about being super aggressive here in the second period, or second half. We have Brewster with it. Morgan fires a three. Ooh, in and out of the rim. Grace gets it back. Tries to hit it out of bounds off Ashworth. Doesn't happen, and Berkeley isn't able quite to get to it. So Okanogan going down, seeing if they can be the first to score. They get the rebound. Lasami missed the first time. Misses the second time over the back. So they're going to call that on Downey, senior. So it'll be bare ball. 7:06 left here in the third. Inbound to Kara. Kara bringing it down. Puts it over to Morgan. Morgan thinks about it, drives, Puts up a floater, doesn't drop. They're going to say it's bare ball because it went off Okanogan's hands there at the very last second. So Bears are going to line up and see if they can be the first to score here in the second half. 40-23, 6:51 left here in the third. Out to Kara. Lots of pressure. Down to Pepper. Pepper fires a three. That one rims in and out. Buchert with the rebound. Puts it up to Tim and Twa. Puts it over to the Sammy, Downey, Buchert. Back to the Downey. Pepper with it. Puts it up to Morgan. Morgan just up and in. Oh, that one. For a second I was like, uh-oh, but it dropped. 42-23. Tim and Twa with it. Over to the side. Whoa. Buchert, Downey, Ashworth with Sammy, Tim and Twa with Sammy. See if she can get around anybody. Tim and Twa, they're down to 5. She's got to shoot. Puts that one up. Morgan with it. Morgan gets it away from everybody. 3-on-1. Pepper doesn't drop. They're going to say it's bare ball underneath. 5:41, 42-23 still. Bears will have an inbound play here. Puts it up to the Sammy, but Kara gets in front of it. I'm going to say it's Okanogan's ball. Downey to inbound. Puts it into Tim and Twa. Over to Ashworth. Fires underneath to Tim and Twa. Gets blocked by Pepper. Pepper tries to put one up to Morgan. I'm going to call a timeout. So Bears will have the ball on the side. Coach burns a timeout to maintain possession with 5:21 left here in the third. Boys in the locker room getting ready for potentially their last time out here on the hardwood at Brewster. This will be the girls' last time on the hardwood. Their next game will be in Omak on the 8th. They're just deciding if they are, what time they get to play and who they get to face. And then like I said, they're automatically already going to districts. They win their February 8th game and they will punch their ticket to state. Boys are going to have to win on Thursday, and then again, winning on Thursday puts them into districts. Also punch their ticket to state, but they've got a little longer road and a little tougher road. There's a lot of good boys basketball teams this season. Girls side, Brewster just has a little bit of an edge over everybody so far. All right, inbounds to Kara. With Sammy on her. Obviously, the coach was talking about wanting to see more pressure. We're seeing that. Second foul on Okanogan with 5:13 left here in the third. Back to Kara. I'm going to say she went over. All right, so Okanogan ball. Downey to inbound. Inbounds to Lasami. Back to Downey. Over to Tim and Twa. To Buchert. Doesn't drop, but Ashworth clears the glass and puts it up and in. Okanogan's first points of the second half. With 4:56 left here. Gets it picked off. Downey. Up and in. Back to Pepper. Pepper up to Grace. Grace puts it down to Berkeley. Berkeley fires and sinks a three ball. 45-27. Tim and Twa. Pepper with it. Morgan doesn't get it to drop the first attempt. Doesn't get it the second attempt. They got to be careful with those passes. Okanogan's watching for those. Up to the Sammies. Tries to put it in, goes out of bounds. It'll be bear ball. 45-27, 4:02 left in the third. The Sammy coming out. Wilson going in for her. And Schwartzel going in for Buchert. All right, inbounds to Pepper. Downey on her. Again, there's just lots of pressure. She gets it away from her. Doesn't drop. Kara gets it. Up to Pepper. Pepper gets it. Up to Grace. Grace sets, fires, doesn't drop. Timontois with it. Up to Downey. Puts it over to Wilson. Schwartzel. I'm going to say it's white ball. 3:21 left here in the third. 45-27. Inbounds to Pepper. Back to Kara. Down to Berkeley. Back to Kara. Kara sets. Doesn't drop. Kara gets it away. Puts it to Pepper. Back to Kara. Kara sets again. That one doesn't drop either, but Morgan gets it. They're going to call it now. And let Morgan go to the line and shoot two. So Morgan's going to tie her shoe. I think that's three. I think that's 3 fouls on Okanogan so far this quarter. Morgan doesn't. Oh, first one does drop. 46-27. Downey coming out and Pacotis going in for Okanogan. 2:56 left here in the third. Gets that one. 47-27. Oh, Morgan steals it away. And up and in. 49-27. Oh, Morgan almost gets it again. Timontois. Over to Wilson. Down to Timontois. To Pacotis. Gonna say it stays Okanogan ball. All right, so Abby going in for Kara. Leasy going in for Berkeley. Coach giving them a little bit of a breather. Timontois. I'm going to say it remains Okanogan. 2:25 left here in the third. 49-27. Wilson back to Timontois. Oh, underneath her legs, but Timontois recovers. Or Pacotis recovers. Back to Timontois. Over to Schwartzel, and clock expires. It'll be bare ball. 2:10 left. Ashworth coming out. Buchert going in, and Lasami going in. Abby will inbound to Pepper. Pepper brings it down. Puts it over to Morgan. Morgan fires a three just off the mark. Abby with the rebound. They're going to say it's Okanogan ball. Nope, they're saying he goes nope. Going to give it back to Brewster. So Abby to inbound. Oh, they're talking about it. Yep. Leave it with the Bears. Okay. Inbounds to Grace. Puts it over to Abby. Over to Pepper. Pepper fires. Doesn't drop, but Morgan gets it and puts it up and in. 51-27. Buchert. Driving. Kicks out to Swartzel. Back to Buchert. Gets blocked by Morgan. Morgan ends up with it. Puts it up to Abby. Abby slows down. Oh, sorry, folks. Back to Morgan. Over to Pepper. Pepper drives. Pulls up. Shoots. Misses. Rebound by Wilson on the floor. Let's say jump ball. Jump ball. Grace on the ground. 1:13 left here in the third. 51-27. Oh, it'll be white ball underneath. Bears lining up. Leasy gets position and then gets fouled. So Leasy will be going to the line. Gets the first one. Gets the second one. 53-27. And with Sammy with it. Drives. We're going to say it's Okanogan ball. Underneath. With Sammys. Tries to get it. Gives it back to Kotis. Over to Swartzel. Wilson. Remain Okanogan ball with 52 seconds left. Rosario going to check in. Going to bring Grace out with 52 seconds left. Lasammy's with it. Doesn't get it to drop. Pepper comes down with it. All right. Jump ball. That was a tussle underneath. He calls a jump ball. All right. Well, that's okay. Well, Okanogan ball. Into Morgan. Morgan goes around, drives down, and puts it up and in. And she's going to the line. Bears just doubled up Okanogan. 55-27. And Morgan has a chance to extend it beyond that. Actually, it's doubled up +1. Let's see if she gets a +2. Doesn't drop, but Pepper gets it. Puts it out to Abby. Nope. Doesn't. Rosario. That was Rosario, sorry. All right, so up and in with Sammy. Back to Pepper. Back to Morgan. Down to Leasy. Leasy fires a three, doesn't drop. Gets a, oh, they're going to say Rosario got a foul. .8 seconds. Inbounds to Lasammy's. Lasammy, I should say. Buchert. Time expires. So at the end of 3, Bears hold a 55-29 lead. Hialeah going in. 8 minutes left in this one. It's kind of looking like the Bears will be 1 and Bulldogs will be 2. So the Bears will play the winner of the 4-5 game on Thursday, and Okanogan will play the winner of Lake Roosevelt and whoever ends up number 6. So, and that'll be on Saturday, folks. Sorry, Saturday. Saturday, the ladies will play the winner of the 4-5. Okanogan will play the winner of 3-6 from the Thursday games. But both of them, like I said, both of them are going to districts. And if they win on Saturday, they're going to state. All right, coach is giving their team a little pep talk, talking to them a little bit here. 8 minutes left in the match, or the game. Hialeah will inbound. Inbounds to Pepper. Back to Hialeah. Back to Pepper. Pepper drives around. Kicks it out to Abby. Abby, oh, I was going to say she kicked. So she'll get an opportunity here to, well, actually the clock gets reset. And we have Moses, who's a freshman. Downey, who's a senior. Morgan does not drop. Ashworth with it. Use it to Timontois. Puts it out to Downey. Downey fires. Doesn't drop. Ashworth with a rebound. Up to Leasy. Abby with it. Over to Downey. Lucas. So 55-32, Morgan with it. Puts it over to Hialeah. Puts it out to Abby. Back to Morgan. Morgan fires and sinks it. Downey with it. Ashworth. Back to Downey. Doesn't, oh, no, she gets that one to go. Up to Abby. Back to Morgan, over to Pepper. Pepper for a three. 60-35. Lucas fires a three. Doesn't drop. Ashworth with it this time. Timontois fires. Doesn't drop. Pepper with it. Oh, sorry, folks. Pepper goes all the way coast to coast. Downey to Timontois. Into Ashworth. Okay, they're going to say they fouled, and that'll send Moses to the line, freshman. All right, so Moses at the line. 5:44 left in the match. Gets that one. And Sammy goes in. Grace goes in. .544 left in the match. 62-36. Doesn't get that one. They're going to say somebody left early. So lane violation on the Bears. So Moses will get to shoot one more. Doesn't get that one. Pepper with the rebound. Up to Hialeah. And she gets blocked. Stop and let him fly by. All right. Hialeah puts it into Grace. Grace fires a three. Puts it underneath. Oh, my goodness. All right, so she shovels one under her feet, which rolls up court. She picks it up, does a shovel pass underhand She tries to shoot, misses, rebound, tries to go up and shoot, and Pepper stops the shot. So Timontois is at the line shooting 2. Doesn't get the first one to drop. Buchert going in for Moses. She's the one that shoved it up underneath her feet. That was pretty good. All right, Timontois at the line. That one doesn't drop for her either. Ashworth with it. Tries to get it Lasami. Morgan ends up with it. Over to Abby. Abby to Grace. Grace thinks about it, gives it back to Abby. Abby gives it to Morgan. Morgan fires at 3. Off the mark. Over to Pepper. Ooh. And it's going to be bare ball. It was Lasami getting it as it was going out of bounds. 5:05 left in the game. 62-36. And Brewster is going to sub in Kara and Berkeley. Kara and Berkeley going in. Okay, so Kara's going to inbound. Up to Abby. Over to Morgan. Morgan just takes advantage of that. Berkeley sets. Sinks the 3 ball. 65-36. Timontois with it. Downey. Puts it to Ashworth. They're going to say foul, which will be 3rd foul on Bursty. So 4:45 left. 3 fouls on Brewster this quarter, none on Okanogan. Inbounds to Ashworth. Timontois. Yep, they're going to call that one. Inbounds to Kara. Kara puts it up to Morgan. Up to Abby. Over to Berkeley. Back to Morgan. Over to Kara. Kara fires. That one does not drop. Ashworth with the rebound. Lasami with it. Up to Downey. Ashworth. Morgan with it. Up to Grace. Over to Berkeley. Berkeley fires. Sinks it. 67-36. 4:03 left. Timontois with it. Oh. Downey. Berkeley. Grace. Kara. 69-36. 3:36 left. The Sammies. Buchert. The Sammies. Up to Morgan. Up to Berkeley. Yep. Timontois. Free bare ball underneath. All right, timeout. Okanogan calling for a full timeout. .314 left in the game. 69-36. All right, so Bears to inbound. Oh. They put in Rosario. Berkeley fires another 3. That one doesn't drop for her, but she knocks it away. Grace gets it. Oh, they're going to call Morgan on that one. So that'll be 4 team fouls with 3:04 left. So. Tim and 12 with it from Kotis. Over to Schwartzel. Davenport, freshman. Moses. Into Morgan. Up to Abby. Abby over to Grace. Over to Morgan. Morgan sets up and sinks the 3 ball. 72-36. 2:31 left in the game. Tim and 12 with it. Sets up, gonna call block on Berkeley. It'll be her 3rd, it'll be the team's 5th. So Okanogan's gonna be going to the line now. .223 left, 72-36. Tim and 12 fires the first one, doesn't get it to drop. So Liv Smith going in. Grace going in. Ortiz for Okanogan. 2:23 left. Doesn't get that one to drop. Bear ball. Okay, Lucas is going in as well. Tim and 12 coming out. Inbounds to Morgan. Oh, sorry, folks. Started watching. Nope, that one's over. Schwartzel. Lucas. Ortiz. Double dribble. Bear ball. 1:57 left. Rosario puts it into Morgan. Coach has the 4 seniors on the floor. Back to Morgan. Oh. Abby with it. Abby gets it. Rosario over there. Puts it to Davenport, freshman. Knocked out of bounds. It'd be Okanogan ball. Liv knocked that one out of her hands, but so it went off of her. Inbounds. Grace has it. Over to Abby, over to Liv, over to Morgan. Back to Abby. Rosario. Rosario gets a shot at it. Grace is good at that, putting it off competitors' feet. 1 minute left. Bounce to Abby. Over to Grace. Back to Liv. Into Abby. And call a foul, so Abby will get to go to the line. Abby will get to shoot 2 with 54 seconds left. Gets that one. 75-36. Doesn't get that one. Morgan gets it. Doesn't get that one. Gets that one. 77-36. Running clock with 46 seconds left. All right, so let's see if I can pull this out real quick so you guys can see a little better. Well, so Grace has it, gives it to Abby. Abby to Liv. Liv fires a 3. Up short. Ortiz gets it knocked away. Abby happens to dribble it on the line. Out come all the seniors. We're playing with 4 players. Liv tried to get off the court thinking she was a senior, and she's not. All right, shirt and leap fouls. 1.3 seconds left. 77-36. So Schwartzel to the line, senior. Oh, first one doesn't drop for her. One more. Doesn't drop. And that, folks, is the end of that one. 77-36. Bears end up first in regular season league play. Will be the #1 seed going into the league tournament. They will play the winner of the 4-5. Girls headed off the court. Oh, Grace. Grace does not want to leave the floor. I don't blame her. I don't want to see her leave the floor either. Oh, goodness. All right, so we're going to have boys senior night here momentarily. All right, Okanogan boys coming out. All right, here come the Brewster boys. All right, actually, folks, I am going to take this time to go use the restroom real quick before this game gets underway. We are going to play one of our senior boys. All right, let's start with the easy one. What's your name?
My name is Fabian Nava.
Okay, and who are your parents?
My dad is Felix Nava. He's a diesel mechanic in Brewster, and my mom's name is Carmen Nava.
Okay. What does she do?
She doesn't work.
She takes care of you is what she does.
Takes care of me.
There you go. All right. You have an older brother.
Yeah.
And what is his name?
Felix.
Felix.
Yeah.
It's neat for me to be able to interview because Felix and my son Isaac, older son, they played together and have a lot of fun, and you and Grant get to play together and have a lot of fun. So that's awesome. What grade are you in this year?
I'm a senior.
Okay. And what do you plan on doing after you graduate?
I still haven't decided.
You still haven't decided?
I haven't really thought about it much.
Okay. Well, you got some time.
Yeah.
So it'll be all right. Okay. So far this season, what is your favorite sports memory?
I don't know. It's probably beating Bear Creek at Sundome.
All right. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was good. It was neat to watch you guys play to get to that level, and you guys did really well. So it was a lot of fun. All right. Now, in your entire sports career, what's your favorite memory?
Beating out on the football field on a Friday night.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
If you have you pondered playing sports in college?
A little bit. Not really.
Not really?
To be honest. Just
Okay. Not something you've really pursued or really wanted to. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Besides playing sports, what sports all do you play?
I play football in the fall, basketball in the winter, and then soccer in the spring.
Okay. Besides those sports, what else do you do in the school? Is there like clubs or anything you belong to, or is it kind of sports all year long?
Sports.
Sports.
I just go home and sleep after that.
That's it. That's fair. How long have you lived in Brewster?
My whole life.
Your whole life.
Yeah.
What do you think of Brewster?
Best place on earth.
Okay, that's fair. Is there any, I know you've got the team this year. Is there something that's happened this year besides Bear Creek, is there some other memories you have so far?
Probably going to state my sophomore year.
Sophomore year. All right, that's fair. That's true. You guys did well. All right. And let's see. Is there anything else that you enjoy doing or you could see yourself, pursuing?
Nothing.
No,
I don't do.
Okay.
I don't do much.
Just sports. All right. That is more than fair. Is there anything you'd like to share with the Brewster sports fans?
No.
No. That's fair. What's your brother doing? You pick on him at all? You should pick on him.
No.
No.
He's just busy with work.
Okay.
That's all there is to do.
There's work and sleep, yes.
Yeah.
All right. That's more than fair. Well, you guys have got a big game coming up on Tuesday against Okanogan. And again, like we've talked about, I really think, LR beat them.
Yep.
I think if you guys play a really solid game and like you're capable of, I think you guys got a shot at it. And that game's going to determine where you're going to play.
Yeah.
If you guys win that one, that'll put you, I think, at 4th place, and then you would host whoever comes in as 5th, Manson or Tenasket or however it plays out. If, unfortunately, you aren't quite able to get the win, I think it creates a 3-way tie. Most likely it would create a 3-way tie, and you would probably end up going up to Medhow and playing Liberty Bell, I think is kind of what it looks like. The hard part is like I was talking with the girls earlier, reality is for the girls, it's literally going to come down to Tuesday's game on who is league champion, them or Okanogan.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the game that determines it. And there actually is a slimmer of a hope that if things went just right in all kinds of games, there literally could be a 5-way tie on the boys' side for second. I'm sitting here, can you imagine that? 5-way tie for second. And I'm not sure, I think it would come down to the draw that the schools do, but it could be fun. But a lot of this is all just going to depend on how Tuesday's games go.
Yep.
February 6th, you got to win that one. You win that one, you're going to districts automatically, and you will be playing for league championship.
Yeah.
You get to districts, you need to win the first 2 games in districts to get yourself to state. So there's still every possibility. I mean, you guys have taken down Tenasket where everybody figured they were going to get you. You guys had OMAC last night, except for they got to go to the free throw line a lot more than Brewster did. So, unfortunately, that happens. But you guys are a quality team, and it's a lot of fun to watch you guys. So
Yeah.
I appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah.
Hopefully, at the end of the season, I'll get you all together and harass you again.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Give me your name.
Lisi Ramirez.
Okay. Who are your parents?
It's only my mom, and
Okay.
it's Rebecca Orozco.
Okay. And where does she work?
She's a para at the Brewster Elementary.
Okay, that's what I thought. I think I've run into her before, so that's awesome. Okay, I asked you this already, but now you get to tell me on the camera. How long you been in Brewster?
My whole
Your
life.
whole life. Ah.
Yeah.
What do you think of Brewster?
I love it here.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. All right. So, what is your favorite memory from sports this season so far?
Definitely the Yakima
The
tournament.
Yakima tournament.
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Just because we got to spend a lot of time together, and I've definitely bonded more with the girls.
Oh, cool. That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Okay. Entire sports career.
Probably going to the Spokane 8th grade state with
Okay.
Naomi.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
That must have been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
really fun.
Good. Good. Well, I'm glad to hear that. And I should ask, what grade are you in this year?
I'm a freshman.
You're a freshman. All right.
Yes.
And you're playing both JV and varsity?
Yes.
Okay. And, so far this season, other than the Yakima tournament, any other challenges or anything else that's exciting for you?
No, not really.
Just out playing, having fun.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Besides playing basketball, what else do you do?
I don't really do anything. I mean, I'm usually doing sports
Okay.
most of the time because I do a spring sport, fall and winter.
What are those?
I play volleyball,
Okay.
but I think next year I'm going to play soccer.
Okay.
And then I do track.
Okay.
this spring.
This spring. All right.
Yeah.
What events in track?
Well, last year they had me doing shot put and triple jump.
Okay.
So I'm praying that I can try out triple jump this year.
All right. Well, good. With those, I know that keeps you really busy. Do you do anything else in the school or programs or clubs or anything?
Not really. I haven't really tried everything out yet.
Okay.
Just because.
You're a freshman.
Yeah.
I understand. So I know you're a freshman. So now this next question is going to be a little further out there. Have you thought about what you want to be after you graduate?
Not really, but most definitely probably go to college.
Okay. So you're going to go to college and see.
Yeah.
Do you want to play a college sport?
Depending.
Okay.
I don't really know yet.
Okay. Well, that's fair. You got a few years to figure that out. So that's going to be okay. Last night's game, we were talking a little bit. I mean, OMAC kind of surprised me in the sense that it was closer than I thought it was going to be. Yeah. I think there are a lot of teams that are improving. The way it's looking, it looks like Tuesday's game with Okanogan is going to determine first in league.
Yeah.
I know you guys clobbered them the first time you played them, but I think it's going to be a tougher game this time around.
Yeah, I think so too, just because I've heard a lot of things about them getting better, and I've seen posts about it, but I think it'll be a fun game and a good game to watch.
Yep. Well, and I guess part of me just firmly believes you guys are going to beat them. You're going to take first in league.
Yeah.
You get a bye on the 6th. You'll be waiting for the 4th, 5th winner to come play you guys on the 8th in OMAC. You get to be league champions, and then you're going to state for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be exciting. But let's see how it all plays out. Anything you want to tell the Brewster sports fans?
Just thank you for supporting us, especially I think I've gotten a lot of love for my first year, and I just want to appreciate everyone for being really nice.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And shout out Jenny.
Good. Well, she deserves that.
Yes,
so that's awesome.
I love Jenny so much.
Good. She's a stellar person, so we appreciate her too. So,
Yes.
And are you helping with the basketball tournament going on this weekend?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah, all of us are.
Okay. What do you get to do?
I get to work tomorrow 1 to 6 with Berkeley.
Oh.
And then I think concessions maybe Sunday.
Okay. All right.
Not sure.
You're not sure yet. All right. Well, that's fair.
Yes.
All right. Well, we appreciate it very much. I'm sure we'll be interviewing you again in the future.
Yes, thank you.
No problem. Thank you. Well, folks, I got to clear that score. Reset scores, yes. So girls win big tonight. And we now have the boys. Oh, I did not change that. Oh, I got to get that where it's easier to change. I'm sorry, folks. That was fourth quarter final score. Well, now we are going to be getting ready for the boys' action. 4:13 left before the start of the match. It was very kind of one of the Okanogan parents and supporters came over and gave us some funds to help cover the fees that we'll be paying this year to broadcast the league games and the district games. So really appreciate that. We've got a few games covered. And again, thank you everybody that's able to support us. Catch us at a game. Get a hold of us via either a cell number, email, messenger, however, or GoFundMe, however you want to do it. We just love your support and appreciate everything you guys do for us. Look forward to doing this. It's a lot of fun. So I was talking with them. I mean, I've got Jordan Shiflett's parents are next to me. Played basketball with Jordan. Good young man, and looking forward to seeing what he does next. Braden Meyer out on the floor. He's a junior, so he's got another year to play, but love playing with Braden and is getting to know his family. Good people. Carter Kukenboo, another wonderful young man and family. And like I said earlier, I'm going to try and get a Zoom meeting with him and get a little interview as he's getting ready to go to Boise here in the fall. So actually probably in the summer. But anyway, it's going to be fun. Okanogan's had a really good season. They dropped one to Lake Roosevelt, which is what now has them with one loss. And then Liberty Bell beat Lake Roosevelt, and Okanogan beat Liberty Bell. So Okanogan wins tonight. There will be a three-way tie for first place. There would also, assuming Liberty Bell wins, Liberty Bell has to win tonight too. So Liberty Bell beats Tenasket and Okanogan beats us. There will be a three-way tie for first and a three-way tie for fourth. That's just like, wow, seriously? And then it comes down to what was your draw? What did you draw during the beginning of the season? Because it isn't double elimination tournament. It is single elimination. So in the first round. So it's kind of like, but, Brewster's been playing some good ball. I mean, they beat Tenasket, beat Bridgeport. Okanogan won at the charity stripe. But, I think they're going to do good tonight. And you just never know. Well, that's one thing about what I was just talking about. You mean Liberty Bell beats Lake Roosevelt. Okanogan beats Liberty Bell. Anyway, anyway. We'll see how it all goes, how it all turns out. What I hope is that we have great teams representing our league down at the district tournament, and that we I was really hoping only the top 2, because there's 6 seeds going from District 5. So six positions. I was hoping the league champion from our league and league champion from EWAC would be the 2 guaranteed spots to state, and there'd be 4 open spots. But instead of 4 open spots, there's 1. And the top 3 in the league playoffs from EWAC, all 3 of them are going to state. So they kept all 3 of their spots to state, and their top 3 go. For us, the top 2 go. There's 1 spot left that are number 3 and 4, and the EWAC, EWAC 4 and 5. Those 4 teams will be playing for that 1 spot, essentially. So we'll see. All right, we got 34 seconds left. I'm going to turn on that main mic, and we're gonna go out here and recognize our seniors and their parents. I was thinking about it. The amount of miles and hours I spent in a car with Grant is phenomenal. But I'm going to be going down there and be out there. So wish me luck not to be bawling my eyes out.
Their hard work, passion, and commitment to Brewster athletics for the past 4 years. These seniors have not only excelled on the court, but have also demonstrated leadership and integrity in everything they do. Now let's meet our 2025 seniors. First up, Connor Bach. By Jennifer Carl, as well as Debbie and Randy Megan. Connor says, I would like to thank my parents, my brother, my grandparents, and the rest of my family for taking time to support me throughout all of my activities throughout the years. I'd also like to thank all my coaches and people throughout the years of my life that have helped me get better and taught me new skills that have helped me on and off the court. And the last thing I want to thank is the Brewster community that have come to my aid and to Cheerleader. Thank you, Go Bears. After high school, I plan to do a couple of years of college until I'm 21 so that I can apply to be a game warden. Once again, Connor Bach. Next up, Oscar Sharafe. Joining us are his parents and brother. Oscar says, I would like to thank my parents and brother for always being there for me throughout these years of basketball, for all the good and bad memories. They are invaluable lessons that I will treasure forever. And thank Coach Mike for giving me an opportunity to play for him. And to the people in Brewster, thank you for coming out and supporting us. Finally, I would like to thank Fabian and Miguel for being there every day. After high school, I plan to attend trade school. Once again, Oscar. Next up, Thomas McCarthy. He says, I would like to thank my parents for all of their support and all of the coaches and mentors that I've had, especially Coach helping me and my teammates grow over the years. Thank you, teammates, for making everything fun. I'd like to thank my parents, family, and fiancé for your never-ending support and love in all of my decisions. Lastly, thank you to all the fans who have shown support throughout the bad times and the good times. Thank you for sticking with us. After high school, I plan on moving to Moses Lake and starting my nutrition apprenticeship through Kent Electric. Once again, Brent Baker. Next up, Vivian Bravo. Showing his mom and dad, Felix and Betty. He says, I would like to thank my friends Oscar, Chris, Miguel, Jerry, and Alex. After school, I plan to attend Union or play soccer at Spokane Falls. Once again, Fabian Nava. Next up, Skylar Covington. Joining Skylar is his mom, dad, two brothers, stepdad, stepmom, and stepsister. He says, first and foremost, I would like to thank my family for always supporting me. No matter what, they've always been there for me, even if I need it. All I need is encouragement. Your love and support means the world to me. To my coaches, thank you. After high school, I plan to go into the electrician field. Once again, Skylar Covington. Next up, Nicholas Marciano. His mom, dad, two brothers, stepdad, stepmom, and stepsister joined him. He says to start off, I would like to thank my mom and dad, although they haven't been here to see it all, they have been here in spirit, supporting me along my journey. I would also like to thank Sky for being a brother in heart and having my back in every situation. Thank you to Sky's family for taking me in and treating me like a son. I will always appreciate them. They are my family now. Thank you to my coach. Thank you to my coach for always boosting my confidence. Thank you to the basketball team and Brewster as a whole. After high school, I plan to attend Wenatchee Valley College to get my AA and transfer to a four-year school to get my degree. Once again, Nicholas Marciano. And those are your seniors. Get it up one more time. And everybody remember, once a bear, always a bear. Starting lineups for tonight's game. In alternating order, first for Okanogan.
All right, folks. Meyer, actually. Carter. Jordan. All right, so Thomas out here to jump. He's going against Carlton. Oh, you're fine. All right, so Carlton will be jumping. Carlton's listed at 6'9". Meyer with it. Clough into Kukenbu. And kind of a mismatch there with Carter being guarded by Fabian, probably the shortest guy on the court, and Carter is not the shortest guy on the Okanogan side. Carter is listed at 6'5". Oh, Carlton almost lets that one go. And up and over again. Preston with it, Thomas with it. 0-2 currently. Fabian with it. Pull it back a little bit so you can kind of see a little more. They're kind of a little more spread out than the girls were. Okay, Preston. Preston gives it, no, doesn't. Puts it over to Fabian. Fabian drives around everybody. Runs out of time. So, don't have time for, didn't have time to get a shot off. Meyer with it. Coming up against Oscar. Thomas gets it away. And he drives, gets fouled. He'll be going to the line and shooting two. Zero two, 6:40 left here in the first. Oh, no. Set was on the ground. Bounce to Oscar. Oscar ends up picking it up, giving it to Skylar. Skylar back to Oscar. Oscar wide open. Oh, doesn't drop, but Preston gets it. Ends up giving it back to Carter. Kukenbu, sorry, Kukenbu. Stolen away. Kicks it out, puts it out. Skylar, nope. Kukenbu with it. Everybody on him. Fabian with it. Meyer with it. Drives around. Clough. Kukenbu gets it, rebounds it, bounces it off of, I'm not sure if it was Thomas or Preston, but he will, Okanogan will inbound. Put it, oh. It's saying that Thomas held, so first foul on Thomas. Meyer to inbound. Puts it into Carter. Kukenbu. Back to Kukenbu. And up and in. 0-4. Preston gets it. It's up to Skylar. Skylar drives. Puts it up. Doesn't drop. Gets his own rebound, and that one goes in. 2-4. Up to Clough. Kukenbu. Doesn't drop, but he gets his own rebound. Drives around, puts it up and in. I'm going to say Skylar blocked. So Kukenbu to the line. 2-4 current, no, 2-6. 2-6. Okay, all right, so Coach Taylor putting in Grant and Jacob. Giving Skylar and Preston a rest. 2-6. Kukenbu at the line. 5 minutes left here in the first. Bears win tonight. They will host Tenasket here on Thursday. I think I looked at every possibility, and that's the one certainty I have is if Brewster wins, when Brewster wins, they will host Tenasket here. Any other situation, it ends up with a three-way tie, a lot of three-way ties, I think. Anyway, all right, so Kukenbu at the line for one. I think Kukenbu's got all their points. He does have all their points. Up to Fabian and back to Thomas. Jacob tries to get one in, but doesn't. Shiflett with the rebound. Meyer. Kukenbu. Jacob on him. Thomas with a rebound. Up and in. Carlton, Kukenbu. Jacob with it. Oscar with it. Jacob with it. Oscar gets the rebound. Puts it into Grant. Back to Fabian. Fabian for the three. Into Shiflett's hands. Meyer with it. Clough. Looking, trying to, well, Kukenbu. Meyer misses, but it ends up back in Clough's hands. Back to Meyer. Clough into Shiflett. Carlton, let's see, on the ground. Sam coming in for Fabian. Inbounds to Shiflett. Carlton with it. 4-8. Back to Jacob. Shiflett to inbound. It's stolen away. Back to Thomas. Thomas to Jacob. I say he walked. Four to 8, 3 minutes left here in the first. Shiflett with it. Meyer. Oscar on Meyer. Sam. Say it remains Okanogan ball. Brown, freshman. Over to Carlton. Carlton misses. Goes off back to Carlton. Kukenbu with it. Meyer with it. Kukenbu. Baker with it. Grant gets it. Gives it back to Oscar. Good play by Grant. Thomas with it. Back for an NBA. Step back, and unfortunately he hits Meyer. Oh, Kukenbu with it. So he's going to get to shoot 2. Kukenbu back to the line. 4 fouls on Brewster, 1 on Okanogan so far this period. 2:21 left in the first, 4-8. Carter gets the first one. I think that means he's got 7 of their 9 points. Shift that comes out, and I think it's Bozo. Over to Skyler. Count the basket and sending him to the line. So, Skyler going to the line. 6'10". Kind of followed this from Omak. 7'10". Okay, Meyer, Kukenbu, Brown, back to Meyer, Carlton, back to Meyer, doesn't drop, Kukenbu with the glass, 7-12. Up to Skyler, over to Sam, in. 9-12, 1:30 left here in the first. Meyer with it. Meyer. Sam with it. Up and in. 11-12. Okanogan wants a timeout. Bears playing some great ball here at home on senior night. 10 of their 12 points are from Kukenbu. Bears have more of a spread, with 3 guys contributing. Skyler, Sam, and Jacob. All right, 1:10 left in the first, 11-12. It'll be Okanogan ball underneath their basket. Meyer down to inbound. Jody, you're right. His hair is a little long, but I shouldn't have called him a girl, so I apologize. All right. Lyles with it. Meyer. Brown. Sam with it. Thomas with it, doesn't drop for him. Grant doesn't leave his feet. Gives it back to Meyer. Meyer steps out, passes to Kukenbu. Carter puts one up and over. So 12 of their 14 points. Yep, we're going to call a foul. I'll be 3. 22 seconds left. Bears will inbound on the side. 11-14. Clough going in for Brown. Sam with it. Pulls up. Sinks it. 13-14. Meyer with it. Clough. Miles. Kukendu doesn't get it to drop. 1.6, he'll go to the line. So far, this has been the Kukendu show. Thomas is second. Doesn't get that one to drop. .6. Gets that one. Inbound to Thomas. And with that, we close out the first. So, 13-15. 13 of those points for Okanogan have been Kukenbu. Well, Bears keep playing like this, and it's going to come down to who has the ball last. I obviously would love to see the Bears win and play one more game here on their home court. But we'll see how it goes. So far, they are playing their hearts out. Right, 8 minutes till half. See what happens here in the second. Giving Thomas a rest. Put Schuyler and Preston in. Be Bear ball to start. Inbounds to Sam. Over to Preston. Preston to Jacob. Over to Grant. Over to Schuyler. Out to Preston. Kukendu on him. Okay, they're going to say stepped on the line, and they're going to give it to Okanogan. All right, Meyer with it. Back to Meyer. Jacob with it, up to Grant. Over to Schuyler. Schuyler doesn't drop, and no one there to rebound for Brewster. Meyer. Doesn't drop. Brewster gets it. Preston, Schuyler, Grant. Coach Mike wants a timeout, talk with his team. 6:43 left in the first half. 13-15. Again, 13 of the points for Okanogan come from Kukenbu. Bears inbound. 13-15. 6:43 left in the first half. Inbounds to Sam. Takes it around the side. See what he wants to do. Skyler back to Grant. Shot clock violation. Meyer with it. Clough. Meyer. Takes everybody with him. They're going to say Okanogan ball. Okay, Skyler's coming out. Fabian's going in. Kukenboo. 15 of the 17. Bounces over everybody and they knock it out. Carter makes some moves. 17. He scored more points than Brewster. Well, he has for a while. And say fouled him. So that'll be one on Okanogan with 5:39 left here in the first half. 13-19. Okay, Carlton going in, Meyer coming out. Jacob going out, Thomas going in. Thomas with it. Preston. Over to Fabian. Oh. Grant knocks it loose, or knocks it over, but Carter gets blocked by Grant. It's blocked again. They're going to say got him on the arm. I'm not sure who they're calling this one on. Okay. So they're calling that on Sam. Carter back to the line. Again, this has been the Carter versus Brewster show so far tonight. Doesn't get that one to drop. Grant gets the rebound. Skies up to Sam. Back to Fabian. Over to Preston. Confidence, Preston. Clough with it. Carlton. Fabian with it. Up and in. 15-21. Lyles. 10. 15-21. Bounce to Fabian. Sam. Doesn't drop. Thomas almost gets that one. 3:54 left in this first half. 15-21. Meyer, Clough, Brown. Brown hits a three. Back to Preston. Oh, sorry, folks. I started watching rather than through the screen. 17-24. Meyer. Oh. Shiflett cherry picks. Tries to force a pass. It doesn't work. Grant gets the rebound. Carlton shows. We got two number 22s. I'm not sure if this is Bozel or Timontois. Fabian with it. Over to Thomas. Over to Preston. Preston fires at three and it doesn't drop. Meyer. Oh. Shiflett. Ah. 2:29, 17-28. Okay, so Meyer with it. Over through Grant. Realized Grant would have had one. Brown. Fabian with it. I'm going to call a foul on Shiflett. That'll be 3 with 2:11 left. Inbounds to Fabian. Meyer on him. Fabian pulls up. Oh, gosh darn it. Can't quite get it. Thomas with it. Yep. So that'll be 4 on him. Back to Fabian. Oscar. Thomas. Meyer. Walked with it. Bear ball with 1:20 left here in the first half. Threw it up and ended up getting intercepted, so Okanogan ball. Clough going back in. Meyer. 1:18 left here in the first half. Brown. Carter. Going to be out of bounds and going to be bare ball. One minute, 1 second. Oscar with it. Up to Skylar. Skylar makes some moves. Up to Oscar. Over to Fabian. 16 on the clock. Grant swats. Grant gets Kukendu. He just slid underneath and Grant blocked it. Oh, that's 5. That's what's going on. So Oscar at the line. .34 seconds left. Gets the first one. .21:30, 34 seconds. Oscar at the line. One closer here. And then Rutz. 22:30, 34 seconds. Brown with it. Brown drops in for a 2. Fabian with it. 9 seconds left. 4. Fabian fires, but no good. All right, 22-32 at half. So 22-32, and we are at half. We are going to listen to a couple more of our students here. Give me your name.
Christopher Talavera.
Okay, who are your parents?
My parents are Reynaldo Talavera and Patricia Heredia.
Okay, and what does your dad do?
My dad, he works for Heister in the Heisters.
Okay, and what does your mom do?
She babysits.
Okay, hey,
Yeah.
that is more than fair.
Yeah.
What grade are you in this year?
I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore, and you're playing both JV and varsity?
Yeah.
Okay, and how you liking that?
It's pretty fun.
Good.
You get experience within both.
Right.
Yeah, just two different game of speeds.
That is very true. That's what Isaac, my older son Isaac and Grant both have said that. They said it's just such a jump between JV and varsity, just the speed of the game. But they always enjoyed the times they were able to swing and play both, give a good experience. So that's good. All right, so far this season, what's your favorite memory?
My favorite memory is probably going to the Sun Dome.
Okay, so down to Yakima. Give me your name.
Christopher Talavera.
Okay, and who are your parents?
My parents are Reynaldo Talavera and Patricia Heredia.
Okay, and what does your dad do?
My dad, he works for Heister in the Heisters.
Okay, and what does your mom do?
She babysits.
Okay, hey,
Yeah.
that is more than fair.
Yeah.
What grade are you in this year?
I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore, and you're playing both JV and varsity?
Yeah.
Okay, and how you liking that?
It's pretty fun.
Good.
You get experience within both.
Right.
Yeah, just two different game speeds.
That is very true. That's what Isaac, my older son Isaac and Grant both have said that. They said it's just such a jump between JV and varsity, just the speed of the game. But they always enjoyed the times they were able to swing and play both. Give a good experience. So that's good. All right, so far this season, what's your favorite memory?
My favorite memory is probably going to the Sundome.
Okay, so down to Yakima down there for that?
Yeah, pretty fun.
All right, awesome. Now then, over any sports season, any sport, favorite memory anytime?
Probably when I went to state with cross country.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Okay, cool.
Because we weren't expected to make it, but we made it.
You made it.
Yeah.
All right. That's true. I remember that. You guys did really well. Yeah. All right. So you're a sophomore. Have you thought about what you want to do after you graduate yet?
The Marines.
The Marines?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That'll be fun. I've got my dad was in the Navy. So it's neat anybody that serves is awesome.
Yeah, right now my brother's in the Army.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. That's cool. How long you lived in Brewster?
My whole life.
Your whole life?
Yes.
You like Brewster?
Yeah, small town. It's nothing too chaotic.
Okay. Good. That is more than fair. Is there what other sports do you play?
During this fall, I played football.
Okay.
Then playing basketball right now, and then probably do track this spring.
Okay. That sounds fair. And then is there other things you do in the school besides sports? Like any clubs or stuff?
Not really, just come to school.
Come to school?
Come to school,
do the sports, go home, do the schoolwork, right?
Yeah.
All right. That is more than fair. Anything you'd like to tell the Brewster sports fans?
Thank you.
Okay. That's more than fair. We appreciate it, Chris. We appreciate you out on the floor. And I know it's good to see you on the bench and available. And I know you don't get a ton of play time, but
yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. You get to play JV and take them apart, so it's all good.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Chris.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Give me your name.
Olivia Smith.
Okay, and who's your mom and dad?
My mom is Nicole Smith, and my dad is Ryan Smith.
What does your mom do?
My mom is a school nurse, and my dad works for the DOT.
Okay, perfect. All right, so what grade are you in?
I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore. All right, well, that's fair. So I'm going to actually bounce this one off you right away. Have you got any idea what you want to do after you get out of high school?
I do not.
No, that is more than fair for a sophomore. So you got a few years to figure that out.
Yep.
So that'll be fun. All right, favorite memory from this sports season, fall or winter?
This sports season, probably, I want to say just all volleyball season.
Okay.
Because I enjoy volleyball 100% of the time.
Okay, cool. Well, that is more than fair.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all your sports season and all the sports you played, is there a favorite memory there?
No, I think my favorite memories are built in the locker room before games with the team and just getting hype and ready for our games.
Okay, that is more than fair. I appreciate that as well. So last night, OMAC, a closer game than we were expecting, of course. And I think Tuesday against Okanogan is going to be a tough one.
Yeah, I think it'll be better than our first game with them. More physical.
I think you're probably right. But I fully expect you guys to be in Spokane, honestly. So
I hope so.
Oh, yeah.
I hope to see us there.
That would be a lot of fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
Bring
Last year was a lot of fun.
Yes. No, it was cool to see you guys bring home the hardware. That was awesome. So that was really good. What else do you do besides play sports?
I try to lift in my off time. It doesn't happen very often, but sometimes.
Okay.
I like to read a lot.
Okay.
And spend time with family at home.
Okay.
And take naps.
Take naps. Naps are a good thing. I like naps.
I love naps.
Oh, that is more than fair. So, are you involved in any of the clubs in the school at all or anything like that yet?
I'm in FFA.
Okay. And you like that?
It's a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. That's good. That's good. I know you did well in track last spring. How did you guys do?
Well, last spring we came home with 2 state titles in the 4x1 and the 4x2, and I have to say it was a lot of fun.
Good.
It's a lot of pressure being a freshman.
Right.
on a relay team like that. But, yeah,
you did
it was
really
a lot of
well.
fun.
You did really well. It was
Thank
a lot
you.
of fun to watch you. It's been fun to watch you grow up as well.
Thank
so
you.
It's been awesome. I'm sure we will continue to interview you as you continue to go through your sports season. And a couple of years, we'll get to pick on you and say, what are you doing after school? And then
That's
you'll
true.
have an answer.
That is true.
So that'll be good.
Hopefully.
Oh, you will. You're going to do it excellent whatever you do. You're a good kid. All right. Anything you want to tell the Brewster sports fans?
Just thank you for supporting us and watching our games, even though sometimes it's not the best game in the world.
That is more than fair, and I appreciate that, and I'm sure they do too. And it's, like I said, it's a lot of fun to watch. Do you get to play? You get to play both JV a little bit and varsity.
Mm-hmm.
You were talking about the LR JV game. How was that one?
I think it was my best game, just because like you could see us really come together as a team. Like the up court passes, the rebounding, the pats on the back after you make a good shot.
Right. The whole bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. That's good. Well, that's what you need. So that's
Yeah.
awesome. All right. Well, thank you for taking some time.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
All right. I got these critics from my own family telling me I need to cut out more than fair from my vocabulary. Jeez. I don't know. Do you think that's more than fair? Or is it more than fair? I mean, more than fair, you know what I'm saying. You know, I do use that phrase a lot. I actually was listening to an interview I did, and I'm like going, oh my goodness, I say that a lot. I need to stop that. So I will focus on trying to not say more than fair, because I think that's more than fair. Anyway, all right, folks. Oh, boy. All right. We are getting ready to start the second half of this matchup between Brewster and Okanogan. The Bears trail 22-32 here at the start of the second half. All right. We're going to... All right, Okanogan coming out. Starting lineups back out on the court for both teams. Fabian with it. Thomas not able to get it to drop. Meyer with the ball. Oscar Arani called block. Meyer gets it tipped. Skyler with it. Fabian backs it out, drives around, puts it underneath to Thomas, doesn't drop. Meyer gets the rebound. It's tipped away. Main Okanogan ball. 7:20 left in the third. Kukumbu inbound. It's Carlton. Say over and back. So it'll now be Bear ball. Okay, Fabian with it. Puts it over to Thomas. Thomas fires another three. That one doesn't drop. Carlton with it. Oscar with it. Over to Thomas. That one's up and in. 24-32. Okanogan calls a timeout. 6:54 left here in the third. 24-32. Band is packing it up. I didn't get an opportunity to go bid on any of the yeah, I say more than fair, and my interview's too much. I apologize. I will do better. All right. 24-32, 6:54 left here in the third. Okanogan coach wanted a timeout. Talk with his team. The Bears are out here wanting the victory so that they can host Tenasket on Thursday. Otherwise, they'll either be traveling to Okanogan or Medhow. Maybe Lake Roosevelt. Like, it all depends on the draw. A rumor I heard was Okanogan has the lower draw. If Liberty Bell and Okanogan both win, I think Okanogan comes in third. All right. .654. Meyer. Shiflett. Carlton. Meyer. Kukenboo. 6:44. Bounce to Fabian. Bear ball. Nope. Into Meyer's hands. Shiflett. Go to the line. Jordan gets that one. Gets that one as well. 24-34. Oscar with it. Puts it to Fabian. Over to Skyler. .24-34. Carlton. Back to Clough. Kukenboo. Carlton. Thomas with it. Back to Thomas. Back to Skyler. 29-34. Meyer with it. Clough. Kukenboo, Carlton. Meyer. Shiflett. Fabian up and in. 31-36. Up to Clough. Kukenboo. .33-36. Kukenboo with it. Thomas. What happened? All right, so Brown and Lyles come in. Clough and I'm not sure. Anyway, Clough is in now. Or Lyles is in. Lyles comes around, kicks it out to Carlton, into Shiflett. 33-36, 4:02 left here in the third. Bounce to Fabian. Fabian drives. Sam is going in for Fabian. Meyer with it. Lyles, Brown. Over to Thomas. Up to Sam. Oscar ties it up. Meyer with it, 36-36. Double dribble. Tied at 36 with 3:15 left here in the third. Sam with it. Thomas. Skyler. Sam. Thomas. Thomas at the line. Front one off the front iron. First one off the front iron. Kukendu in for Carleton. Brown with it. Meyer. Pulls up, doesn't drop. Skyler with the rebound into Thomas. Up to Preston. And call a foul. Preston will be going to the Preston. See if he can give us the lead here. Tied at 36 with 2:31 left here in the third. Doesn't get the first one. Gets that one. Brown into Meyer. Over to Brown. Back to Meyer. Gets it away from him. Over to Thomas. Thomas with it. Kicks it to Skyler. 40-36. Over to Brown. Gonna call a foul there. Kukendu at the line. 17 points for Carter on the night so far. Doesn't get that one. Shiflett and Clough coming back in. Meyer coming out. Carter gets the second one. 40-37. Inbounds to Thomas. Up to Sam. Over to Thomas. Sam. Skyler. Over to Grant. Back to Skyler. Over to Thomas. Thomas for a deep three. Doesn't drop. Kukenbu with the rebound. Clough hits a three. Ties it at 40 with 1:12 left. Up to Grant. Grant gets stuffed by Shiflett. Stolen by Clough. Saw that pass coming. Brown gives him the lead, 40-42. Warning. 37 seconds left. 30 on the shot clock. Shiflett with the rebound after the missed shot. Kukenbu doesn't drop. Sam with the rebound. Going to call a foul. It'll be the third foul. 13.8. Fabian coming in. $13.8. Inbounds to Fabian. No. Doesn't count, doesn't drop. At the end of three, 40-42. All right, folks. Well, we are 8 minutes away from seeing who's going to be where. Down to probably who has the ball last. Bears can continue the scoring they did in the third. If they can do that here in the fourth and hold Okanogan, they've got a good chance at it. With the win, the Bears will be fourth in league and would host Tenasket, regardless of the outcome, as Tenasket holds a tiebreaker with Manson, so they would be fifth if they lose to Liberty Bell. If they win, then we hold the tiebreaker because we beat them. So we would be fourth, Tenasket would be fifth, and they would come here to play us. So with a win, Bears will host Tenasket on Thursday in a loser-out first-round league game. If Okanogan prevails, I've been told, I don't know for sure. We're going to have to wait and see. But from what I understand, with a tie-breaking draw, there would actually be, if Liberty Bell wins and Okanogan wins, there's two three-way ties. A three-way tie for first, three-way tie for fourth, and it's all coming down to what your tiebreaker draw was, which I don't like it being decided on a draw. Obviously, Brewster's playing some great basketball at the end of the season, and it would be great to have an opportunity to go on, which, hey, you got to be able to beat teams. And so far, they've made a great comeback here in the third. We'll see how we do here in the fourth. Fabian. Brown. Over Clough. Misses. Baker with the rebound up to Fabian. Over to Thomas. Thomas. Say grabbed him. So that'll be one foul on Okanogan. That'll be the first one on Shiflett. Okay, Thomas with it. Gives it to Fabian. Fabian calling out the play. 27 seconds on the shot clock. Thomas with the three. Rims out. Sam with the rebound. Up and in. 40-44. Fabian with the ball. Over to Grant. Couple of attempts and can't quite get it to drop. Be the third on Thomas. Lyles. Back to Lyles. Up and in for Jacob. Lyles. Tough. Over to Thomas. Nope. Confidence. Gotta play with confidence. Know it's going in. 42-49. 5:45 left. Thomas. Carter. Shiflett gets it. Goes out of bounds. Into Skyler. Back to Fabian. It's stolen away. Lyles with it. (42-51). So after coming back, taking the lead, the Dogs have crawled back into it. The Bears now have to talk about it, regroup. Had some shots not dropping. Be interesting to see how Tenasket and Liberty Bell do tonight. All right. 5:19 left, 42-51. So Okanogan to inbound. Brown. Lyles. Jacob.
Rolling on the ground! Are you kidding me?
44-53. Jacob to the line. Gets that one. 45-53. Carter with the rebound. Brown with it. All right, so Okanogan to inbound. 45-53, 4:20 left here. Brown with it. 45-55. Shots. Gotta make those shots. Okanogan with it. Kukenberg. Brown.
8, 7, 6!
Makes it with 1 second left. Bear ball. Nope, Okanogan calls a timeout. 2:54 left, 47-59. Curious if they have posted up the scores for the Okanogan game or Tenasket game yet. Don't have any scores up yet, so we don't know if Tenasket got it or not. Okay. Bronson Becker with it. Over to Oscar. Puts it to Jacob. Preston. Oscar. 50-59. Brown with it. Into Kukenbu. What are they calling? No, they're counting it. So calling a block. so I'm not sure. 222, 50-61. Gets that one. Brown with it.
Follow, Jordan!
They call it on the ground, I think. .154 left, 50-62. .154, 50-62. .152 left, 50-62. Don't. All right. Fabian with it. Oscar. Oh, call a foul on that one. That'll be 5, so they'll be shooting for the last 138. Doesn't get that one. So he'll go to the line.
Knock him down, Coop!
Doesn't get that one. So Kukenbu with 21 on the night. Doesn't get that one. Skyler too hard. Jacob, 52-63. Well, I guess somebody's shooting. All right, so somebody's shooting. Clough? Clough.
Come on, Ryan Arch, buddy Arch, show, run. Hey, get back.
Shoot. So he's shooting. 1 minute left. So I think Coach Mike has decided to just put his seniors on the floor. So all the seniors are on the floor for the last minute here. All right, 58 seconds left. Nick with it. Over to Thomas. Thomas fires a three and sinks it. 55-63. So 55-63, 48 seconds left. Seniors out on the floor. This is a first game for Carter. Or Carter's his younger brother. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Connor. Oh, anyway, Connor, this is his first and only game. So he is out on the floor. He had an injury to his arm that has prevented him from playing this season. But he is out there for the last minute here on senior night. They have pulled within 8. So they've taken Thomas out. All right, so Thomas is out, so it isn't all seniors. We've got Jacob. Nick with it. Connor, wanted him to drop it. So Connor doesn't get a basket, but he does get a foul. 29.5. Okay, Shiflett at the line. Gets that one. 55-64. Oh. So bringing Nick and Connor out. $29.5, 55-64. And drops that one. 57. 15 seconds left. Clough with it. Yeah, the coach is going, why did you do that? 57-66, 9.7. Gets that one. Nope. All right. And that is it. What I saw was the Bears. All right. Finals 57-67. And what I saw was the Bears battle back and do an excellent job, amazing job against a good Okanogan squad. And if the rumor I'm hearing is if Liberty Bell wins, that will cause a three-way tie for first and a three-way tie for fourth. And the rumor I have is that the draw would make Okanogan third and us sixth, so we would be playing in Okanogan on Thursday. Winner on, loser done. But anyway, folks, thank you for watching. Thank you for those that came down for senior night. I don't think I got any treats, so I'm kind of out of luck. I didn't bid it well enough. All right, folks, have a good evening. We'll see you. Well, we'll be broadcasting on Thursday.